Welcome back, Vibe Tribe. It's your boy Mickey Made It. Today on Whip Media TV, I just wanted to tackle this question: does money make people happy? And as weird as that may sound, there's so many different answers that comes out of this situation, especially when it comes to social media and what are we comparing this money thing to. So if you're new to the channel, you know what to do to the channel. Let's get it. So does money make people happy? We don't have all the answers by any means, but we do know much more about happiness than ever. See, scientific research suggests that most of the things that people believe make them happy really won't. At least not in the long run. So let's unravel the mystery of happiness. Now seriously, can money buy you happiness? So what does make people happy? Many people think that they will be happier if they just had more money. What are the facts? Well, research shows that it's certainly difficult to be truly happy if you live in poverty. If you're always hungry or cold or living in unsafe surroundings or always owe somebody money, happiness can be elusive. So below a certain income level, poor people are in fact less happy and less satisfied with their lives than most of us. But above the poverty level, things get complicated. See, researchers at Princeton University analyzed data from a sample over 450,000 adults in the United States. These respondents reported their annual income, and they rated how much they experienced positive emotions on the previous day. Emotional quality was assessed by questions asking people to think about the previous day and to rate how much happiness and enjoyment they experienced and how much they smiled and laughed. The results showed that up until an income of somewhere between $60,000 and $75,000, more money was associated with feeling a little bit more happier. So a higher proportion of people who make, say, $70,000 tend to be happier than people who make, say, $40,000 per year. Now the difference isn't large, but it's statistically significant. Now the reason that money increases happiness up to a point seems to be that having a certain amount of money helps you fix certain problems in your life that make people stressed out and unhappy. Like if your car breaks down, you don't have the money to fix it, that could be stressful. If you have a health problem and you don't have enough money, you have two sets of worries: your health and your money. If you get divorced and there's not enough money for legal costs and keeping up two houses, the financial issues make the breakup worse than it would otherwise be. So it's not so much the money makes people happy as that money can help to solve problems that would otherwise lower our happiness. So having a certain amount of money helps take the sting out of our adversities. But here's when it gets interesting. After people have somewhere between $60,000 and $75,000 a year, there's no relationship between income and happiness. Let me say that again. Once a person has about $75,000 a year, having more money is not associated with greater happiness. Not at all. The average millionaire is no happier than the average person who makes $75,000 a year. See, many people have trouble reconciling this finding with the fact that they know that they feel happy when they get a raise at work, even a small raise. Or they may even feel happy when they find a quarter on the sidewalk or $1. But that's a very fleeting feeling. See, the day you get a raise, you probably are happier, and maybe even the day after. But how long does that glow last? Many people think that money will bring them lots of happiness for a long time, but it actually brings them only a little happiness for a short time. And you can see that this is true if you think about your own earning history. People generally make more money as they get older. So many of you who are working make more money today than you did, say, 10 years ago, are happier now on a daily basis because you make more money. And if more money makes people happy, then as a society, we ought to be much happier today than people were, say, 50 or 60 years ago, even adjusted for inflation. The average person in the United States is much better off than they were in, say, 1940. In 1940, a third of all houses still didn't have running water and indoor toilets, but national polls show that people actually rated themselves happier in the 1940s than they did today. And Vibe Tribe, listen to me, as much as it may seem like it, having more money, big screen TVs, expensive cars, expensive jewelry, doesn't make people happier.